You have arrived. Welcome to the Freshest Look, where we hit the motherfucking books over the head. Like and subscribe. Be sure to follow all social media outlets at Who-Bangin, at Dutch Boy Fresh. I'm coming to you daily, so show some motherfucking love.
To compete, to win, that's all I live for. Really. When you lose, you're easily forgotten. I don't think anyone want to go to that grave forgotten.
How we doing? It's your boy Fresh, checking in. Salute to the ladies, gents, and DJs for tuning in. I appreciate you. Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat joining me bright and motherfucking early. Marlon Z, you already know my G. Dylan Turnsy, my guy, what's up with you? And Butch, Sweaty Butcher, you already know. Smoking nothing but the best. That's the homie right there, came through with the straight fire. Nothing but love all around. It was a beautiful motherfucking Tuesday yesterday. We got to touch on that real quick. Went 2-0 on the show. Put the freshest look hit easy. DeAndre Ayton cashed that motherfucker in the third. Over 13.5 points. I believe he had 17 at the end of 3. The Lakers didn't look too good. And then, of course, we had that under 216.5 and the Knicks and the Spurs. They actually crept up a little bit at the end. A lot of injuries out with Rose and stuff. It went down, I believe, to 212. And I think it closed that. I think it actually ended on 212. All that matters is we hit that motherfucker. But you already know it's West Coast Wednesdays. The NBA is a hell of a drug. And you're looking at the plug. So let's hit these motherfuckers straight over their head. Now, the freshest look of the day is going to be the Hornets, -1. Now, these two teams played February 12th. It was a 120-114 victory by the Hornets in Charlotte. They covered the 2-point spread. Now, the Hornets were plus 15 in rebounds in that game, 55-40, and that was without P.J. Washington. So, you know, with P.J. back, he's a big boy down there. He's going to get his. Now, when you look at the Wolves to me are an auto fade. I don't like anything I'm seeing from them guys, not whatsoever. Now, the Wolves in that game did make 16 threes on 39% from deep. Now they averaged 12 threes a game on 35%. So they're well over their average and well over their percentage. So they actually shot the ball pretty well, especially from deep, and still lost the game. Now the Wolves are 0-4 ATS in their last 4 home games and 0-7 ATS in their last 7 ATS and after a loss. So they're 0-7 ATS after a loss. Can't read my own fucking writing, my fault. And then they're 0-8 ATS in their last 8 overall. So like I said, the Wolves are a big fade. I mean, are they going to wake up today and be good? I don't think so. I mean, the sun shines on a dog's ass, once a day, twice a day. But that shit ain't going to happen today. Let's get this motherfucking money. We're going to lock it in. Now, also in that game, Malik Beasley had 31 points. Obviously, we know he's not suiting up anymore at this time. I believe he's out for 12 games. And the Wolves, now, what we're going to look at is the Hornets are 6-0 ATS in their last 6 after an ATS loss. And they're 4-2 ATS in their last 6 meetings versus the Wolves. So they've had their way. When they lose, they bounce back. They actually have not lost back-to-back games since February 5th to the Sixers and the Jazz. 2 pretty fucking good teams. So you can see they've been playing good ball for over a month now. I don't expect them to lose to a team that they're superior than. They're obviously better than the Wolves, and I think they'll show it tonight. Obviously, we do need Zeller or Hayward in there. Both are out. Joey, my guy, what's up with you? Nick, I see you, my man. Both guys are questionable, I believe. We need one of them, preferably Hayward with Washington being back. But if we get Zeller or Hayward in there, I'm very happy. Both of them were even more happy. But I like this look. Either way, it's going to be the Hornets -1. That's available at William Hill. Now, I do got one more look for you. This card was a little tricky. A lot of questions. Yesterday with Kawhi being out, that was the other play. I had the third play. That was a scratch due to, back spasms? Motherfucker. Today's NBA, man. Today's NBA. Tread lightly. That's all I could really say. So I'm not going too heavy right now, and I'm actually going to wait till a little later in the day to get a little bit more information. Now, also, what I'm smoking on today, you know we got to get that in. Can't forget that. Very important. This is a very important bitch. This is actually called the Miracle Whip. I actually got this. It's just, I never had this before. It's by Bohemian Brothers. It's crossed with Cookies and Cream, Starfighter, and Colombian Gold. It's more of a daytimer. It's not my favorite. I smoked it last night. And then this is like, I'm really tasting it right now. And I probably won't be getting this one again. I can tell you that right now. I got some other shit in the back, though. We'll break it out. But yeah, the Miracle Whip. I don't know if this one's for your boy. But now let's go ahead and go to P-Town. We're going to P-Town, Portland, Oregon. Now we're going to take a look at Stephen Curry. Now we're going to go over 30.5 points. This is minus 110 at DraftKings. Now the last meeting he had against Portland, he dropped 62 on their ass. Now in the last 2 meetings in P-Town, he's averaging 36.5 points. Now, he also did coming off of one of his worst games of the year against the Lakers. He only had 16 points, 5 of 13 from the field, and was at a minus 24. We know Curry's not going to repeat that. I'm looking for him to show out. I don't need 62, but anywhere between 36 and 40. I believe he'll probably end up between 35, 38, no more than 40, right in that category, because simply the Blazers got no fucking deep. Their backcourt is Damian Lillard and Gary Trent. They bring Simmons and fucking Simons, whatever, and Hood off the bench in their backcourt. They literally have no fucking defense. So Curry should be able to do whatever he wants. We just need him to get in a little bit of a rhythm, get some of them threes to go down, and we already know he could drop 35 with the quickness. Now, mentioning on the Blazers defense how suspect it is, they gave up to LaMelo, they gave up 30, in the same game to 20 to Rozier. Now, they also gave up 22 to Schroeder, 24 to Murray, 27 to Russ, and 21 to Lonzo Ball. Last 5 games. 5 or 6 games, my bad. So you can see they ain't stopping nobody, especially they're gonna have big issues stopping Steph Curry, a player with his caliber, of offensive tools. The guy is sick when it comes to the offensive game. So we can go ahead and lock in over 30.5 points. And once again, that's available at DraftKings. Make sure y'all show some love. Hit the like button, hit the motherfucking subscribe button. Now I got 2 more plays I'm looking at, but I'm gonna wait to make sure some information comes out. And also, one line isn't even out. So hit me with some likes, show some motherfucking love, and I'll bring you those other 2 plays on Twitter as soon as I get them and they're locked in. Y'all motherfuckers stay fresh, stay blessed, and stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest.